Hey guys, and welcome back to another exciting edition of KobraCasts. I will be your host, Dr. Cobra. This is the third game in a row I've casted, so if my voice does not sound as... I don't even know what I was going to say there, as good as it usually does. I don't have those warm, dulcet tones tickling your eardrums. Anyways, I'll stop being creepy. We got this game between SaintWatkins and TheMeln team, which is kind of hard to say, the TheMeln team. So we'll see what I end up saying throughout the rest of the game. Did he cancel? Oh, he canceled a drone in there to get that Overlord out, but he does have another larva waiting down there. Anyways, this game is pre-1.1 because we don't have the little progress bars on the production tab, which I love so much. I'm glad to see that Blizzard is being nice to us casters, although maybe they just put that in there for people in luxury plays. So, in the email that I got this thing, just want to mention that the person who sent the email did not mention which player they were, which is actually a pretty common occurrence. So in this instance, I was able to infer, because of the last name that Gmail told me from the person who sent this email, that SaintWatkins did in fact send me this game cast. But, you know, if any of you guys do send me replays in the future, go ahead and tell me who you are so I can give you credit. Especially if you win, which I assume most of you who send in replays will probably be winning. Or encourage you to send in cool games that you lose to. Anyways, haven't said this in a couple casts, so feel free to send any games that you would like to see casted by me to my email, which is KobraCasts@gmail.com, and I'll put a link, not a link, but put that information down in the bottom bar after the video, or when I put the video up. I am just going crazy right now. Anyways, the TheMeln team did go extractor first in the spawning pool, looking to get some Zerglings out, although it looked like maybe the extractor was a little late, because it does not have the 100 gas that you want right as soon as the spawning pool pops. So can't get those speedlings out quick enough. So I don't know anything about either of these players. I don't know what level game this is going to be. And in fact, SaintWatkins admitted to me in these emails that these were old games, and he did not even know, he didn't remember what happened in them. So he sent me 4, and I picked the one that I had liked the name the best. So we'll see what's up. I got these Zerglings blocking the ramp. That's not something I see often, but, you know, I guess it's a decent idea. Although, if someone were to do that if I was to see that, I would assume that there's something fishy going on, like fast mutas or something. Although, it doesn't look like there is, so... it does have speed about halfway done, and... Stargate from SaintWatkins. So this is, you know, obviously the position that has the closest air rush distance. So let's see what he chooses to do with the Stargate. Maybe Void Rays could be quite dangerous. So it is a fairly fast layer, not super fast, from the TheMeln team. Does he have an Overlord? Yes, he does have an Overlord coming out, which is good. So we'll see what he chooses to do with that layer. Quite possibly could be going mutas, because he has short air rush distances. Look at SaintWatkins has a Zealot back here spotting this hidden area, which is a pretty good idea. Don't want any funny Nidus Worm play back there. Maybe Overlord drops you. What is that guy? Dancing back here. With his eye pistol. Anyways, so looks like a Phoenix coming out first for SaintWatkins. Scattering out his probe, and the probe is going to get owned by a bajillion speedlings. So quite a few speedlings out. The layer is done. Oh, putting down a fast Nidus. Although this Phoenix is not going to be able to get into it. So this Zealot placement could be like a huge difference maker in the game. He has a pretty limited amount of units out. There's a couple. So he went 2 warp gates into Phoenix. You know, he could probably produce out of a second Stargate as well, just to pump out those Phoenix twice as fast. Looks like a couple Phoenix going to be coming out. Nidus Network just popped, and he is going to sneak at Nidus Network. Going to be harassing the Overlord. Quite annoying. Evolution Chamber going down. And really, the Meln team has nothing to deal with these. I mean, he has the Queen, but one Queen is not going to be doing very much. Did get the Nidus Network up, but it was spotted by SaintWatkins. Great spot right there. This Overlord is going to go down. So went for the fast Nidus play, not able to get anything going with it. Has a ton of Zerglings in that Nidus Worm. So these Phoenixes are going to be critical, running around, checking for Overlords, making sure that the Meln team cannot get vision inside of this base. So he cannot build a Nidus Worm. So he is pooping all those Zerglings back out. Just kind of walking around. They are going to pick up that Queen. Spore Crawler did just finish. Spore Crawler does a ton of damage to your units. So that means it's going to have to drop the Queen and head out of there. Baneling's Nest coming down and another Spore Crawler. So looks like the mineral line for now at least is safe from these Phoenix. Let's see what he wants to do with the Banelings. I guess he just has so many Zerglings. He wants to turn some into Banelings, see if he can do any extra damage. And Phoenix are awful against Banelings and Zerglings because they don't have nearly enough energy. It's so hard to micro pick everything up. So it looks like a Forge did come down. Looks like there's also Carapace level 1 coming out for the Got a cannon going down to help defend the front. And he has a decent force up here, so let's see if he can deal with how many is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times 3 is 24. Almost 48 Zerglings. And more pooping back there. Just in case none of you have ever thought about this, you know, this is a Nidus network and it spawns Nidus worms. And when the Nidus worms come up, they have mouths and they vomit out all the units from their mouths. So clearly the Nidus network is. Anyways, these Phoenix are gonna go in here, scout around. If SaintWatkins can hold off this attack of Zerglings, he is going to win the game pretty easily. Because he's just going to have such a huge economic advantage. So Zerglings coming in here, keep getting around. Actually, a couple good work to good the Meln team, Zerglings can only attack in a couple spots. Photon can't get quite as many kills. And it looks like these Zerglings are going to go down easily. And the Meln team quits because he knew he had no chance from that point on. Pretty much went all in with the Nidus network. Wasn't able to get the Nidus worm out, or I guess he was barely able to get it out, but not able to get any Zerglings out. So, really good team by really good team. Really good game by SaintWatkins. Well played. Phoenixes did well at showing off Overlords and such. Anyways, hope you enjoyed that, and watch more casts in the future.